Turn on the light, light up your candle. Turn on the light, light up your candle. Turn on the light, light up your candle. Turn on the light. The light. Hello there, friends. How are you doing? It is Joy Chosen once again in the new style. Funny. This is Joy Chosen, and you're welcome to the Why Not Show, where we believe that if others can, then you also can. And today I'm here to bring to you, to present to you a man who freezes time so you can get what you are supposed to get in the due time, because the Bible says in the due time he makes all things beautiful. Not some of the things, but all things. He makes things beautiful. Today we are going to talk about time. As I told you, I'm introducing to you a man who freezes time. Today we are talking about time. He froze the time when Abraham produced at 90 years. 90? Yeah, yes, 90. He was very old, and according to our science, we may think that's time no one can produce. And even if you go to the doctor and you're 90, you tell them I want to produce, they say, man, you're solid. And Sarah was so weak, like her bones were so weak. We are so weak, so to push. But I'm here to tell you, there is a man who freezes time. There is a man who freezes time. There is a man who freezes time. So we are going direct straight to Ecclesiastes 3, chapter 3, verse 1 to 8. I'm just going to pass through and I'll just give a hint on some of the things. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to gain and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to say and a time to sue. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to laugh and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. We are talking about time today. And this time, you may be passing through something now. This present time. But realize the Bible says there is a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to die and a time to be born, a time, yes, the times. So this is your time now. Whatever you're going through, if it is joy, bless God. It is the time. If it is you're down, bless God. The Bible says in 1 Thessalonians, bless God or thank God in everything. Because this time has a purpose. You see, to everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. To everything you're going through now, there is a purpose. It may be preparing you for something, even if it is not preparing you for something. It is a time. It is time. It is time. It is time. It is a time. Embrace it. Many times when you take a long time thinking about what is happening to us and how we're going to talk about life, or what are we going to do, you realize that you're taking a lot of time thinking on the past than concentrating your mind on embracing what is really there for you, and also thinking about the future. Because when you get to know the time, it is a time now that you're passing through something, and it is a time then that you have to laugh, that you'll be healed, that you have to dance, that you have to produce, that you have to gain, that you have to keep, that you have to speak. So realize everything has its own time. I may not know what you're passing through now, or even you know, there's some common things, even preachers, as when they're preaching, they say, you're passing through this, and you realize they're not mentioning what you're going through, and you feel explaining it to someone, no one can understand you. But the God that you talk about, that freezes time, understands you better than anyone, because He created you. He knows that God who created you knows how well you function. And when you go the other way, he knows how to turn your back. So no one can understand you. Yes, I can say, because of pity, that I understand you. It is okay. You'll be fine. But I don't understand because I don't know how it feels, as in I've never experienced it. Even though I experienced it, it is another way to you. Yeah? So, I'm here to introduce you to the God who freezes time. Whatever you're passing through now, it is just time. And there will be time of joy. There will be time of happiness. Just embrace what is happening now because you can't change it. You pray, do everything that is supposed to be done. But don't kill yourself now thinking there is no tomorrow. There is for me. One day I was really, really down. And I don't know what was in my mind. And I wanted to go in front of the car to kill me. As in to kill myself, or it knocks me, or I do what. But if I had stopped then, how will I have gained the confidence now to speak to someone? As in, where will be my life now? I would have missed this time. So whenever you want to go or to commit suicide or to put yourself into something very hard, just know there are very, very good things God has prepared for you, and they are only for you to enjoy. And you think to yourself, who will enjoy my things if I'm gone? And no, he'll never forsake you, never leave you. He is your God. He loves you. He loves you. He loves you. Don't think of committing suicide now. I know I'm speaking to someone. Don't commit suicide. The God who created you knows your purpose. There's a time for everything. If it is that time, embrace it. There are great things coming. When you're closed like this, you can't see what is there. But when you open up and see, you say, oh, this is what I've been missing. So, there's time for everything. Embrace what is happening and believe God for the future, because he has you in his palms. Your name is written. He knows you. He loves you. Yeah, so that was it for today. I said you're chosen. Stay tuned to the Why Not Show. Like, love, and share to be a blessing to people.